August the 9th, 2017. This is probably one of my, this is probably the last video before October. Because I want to start taking, I'm harvesting. Harvesting is one of the busiest times in a garden. It's also tiring. And I would like to start taking some of this stuff up. So here we can see all the peppers, squash, and it's hyssop, the beets. Come on, let's take a picture. Swiss chard in the pails. I've been harvesting quite a bit. Come on, follow me, follow me. The onion is ready to harvest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers with onion. The sweet potatoes is growing out at the bottom. Get a shot of that. Pam, call Bella. Mosquitoes is back here when I get in the bag. Nice onion. We'll go down the back first. I will show you. I have had enough. I have enough squash, but I'll probably just let them keep on producing. Took a little wind damage on my tomatoes. Let me get right here. Shoot down in there. You got them. This is the first year I went with the trellises, other than the take a shot back there. Rather than the cages I had made. And I have tomatoes, about 7 different tomatoes. I have tomatoes all over the place. They take a fast walk. What I did is I planted the red peanut beans in the same containers with tomatoes, and I put some sticks up here, poles. They're climbing the poles. I will have quite a few pole beans. You can see all these tomatoes everywhere. I have one that I eat often every day. Roma tomatoes, a determined tomato. You can see them all. I've been giving tomatoes away. All these will ripen up at the same time. And I'll be done with about 5 plants of this type, determined tomatoes. See tomatoes in here, super salsas. Beans. I didn't think I was going to have many tomatoes in the shade. But look at them. Mainly heirloom tomatoes. This is what I'll be doing next year. I'm growing out of more pole beans. Pole beans came right up. Cucumbers. Tomatoes all on down the back side. I better clip the canons so they continue to grow. All right, we'll make it fast. Come around. Been harvesting. Need cabbage, Copenhagen cabbage. Got a lot of beans in this area here. These are the 85-day beans, shell beans. They have a lot of blooms. We have at this time of year quite a few bees. So if I keep my water, I will have quite a few shell beans, which I fell in love with last year. Flathead cabbage. Collards didn't do too good. They began to have head rot, and I plucked them out. Usually I have more collards than anything. Beets, probably a 2.5 to 3 inch beet, all over the place. Every time something didn't grow, I threw beet seeds in. Transplanted some. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, you know how the air temperature should be between 65 and 100, and the ground temperature should be somewhere between 60 and 85. And we haven't had but 2 days this year over the 90 degrees. The temperature was over the 90 degrees, so the potatoes, I don't know if these sweet potatoes are going to make it or not. The bushes look nice. I watered them heavily Monday, and I think I may have added them to fertilizer, which I haven't did, and it could have affected them. The ones over there, because they look like they will. I just started out with fertilizer, only compost. I set these beans in the top. I had them in the back. I had a little water, a little water. They shell beans, they might make it, if not. Okay. Pole beans, a variety of pole beans. You can see all the blooms. Planted them late, hoping for pole beans in September. Probably get a few now. Carrots. All the carrots I want, I think it's about 4 or 5 different types of carrots. They all taste the same. Some long, some fat, some small. Some didn't grow. Let's try beans. Next video. This is why I'm doing this video. You won't be seeing the beans. I would like to dump them and put all of this in my compost pile. Maybe I'll water them one more time and just let them sit for a while. I might get a few like this shell out. Peanuts, I thought they wasn't going to do anything. They finally took off. You can see the peanuts in the bucket. It's done buckets. They're doing so well, so nice. Lots of pegs. They are as large as the ones in the bed. You can see this one is kind of wilted. Maybe I put too much water or fertilizer or whatever. We had 2 days it was 80 degrees. So that could be affecting it. They're giving away all these peppers, green peppers. They grow good, but I don't eat a lot of green peppers. Some of this I'll be changing next year. I don't need all those cucumbers growing up. I like beans, I like peanuts, and sweet potatoes, the hyssop plant, I like that. Attract the bees. Take a look at these peanuts. Lots of blooms, lots of pegs, and probably quite a few. These beans here, did I go through with these beans? Had quite a few beans in the 5-gallon pills here. You can see some still on there, but I'm about ready to dump them. Maybe I'll water them once. I don't see any blooms. You know, when the temperature get up in the 80s, the small beans fall off and the flowers. Well, it's about time I can start dumping some of this stuff and make it easier for me. Purple cabbage, they started out fast, but they're not doing like they usually do. It started out fast. Next year I won't use no fertilize. I won't use no compost next year. It's some fertile soil. I've been using that what I call homemade compost, and I think it's probably unbalanced because I probably use more green than brown. But I know a lot of stump grinding and stuff like that. So next year I will just turn this over by rototiller because I know the nitrogen will leak down, and I think it'll be sufficient. So this is about it. I look at some of the seeds, some places I found seeds, and I had them for about 2 years of the orange sunflower.